Hi guys, and welcome back. We've just eaten some food. There's the rest of Jim's food that'll go in a bit. Yeah, so we ate at a local kebab shop, and pretty standard, really, wasn't it, Jim?
It was.
You go in. You don't have to say hello. It's like common courtesy to say hello. You know, I did. Jim did. Fair enough.
I don't know if I did actually. I think you said hello and it seemed like you guys had a connection. And I was waiting for you to maybe introduce me.
It's funny that because you said bye and I didn't. I said hello and you didn't.
Yeah. Maybe we just fulfill that kind of thing. You know, like we can't act as a full person when we're together. We just have to split up the labour between us.
Yeah.
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 Shall we? I think if we're new to the studio here, folks.
We're new to the studio. That's why things seem rusty.
Yeah.
You know, we do this all the time, day in, day out. But you know, when things are oh, guys, look at this. See, this is what it's all about.
Oh, look at that, geese. You see, we've not planned this.
Well, obviously we've not planned it. Look, this is how you know we've not planned it. What do you do? Bring in like 20 baby ducks and just put?
Well, they could be paid
set
actors.
Them a time. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They're not the real geese. They could be AI as well. You know, the audience doesn't know this. They're not sat here right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we see them real life ducks.
Judge geese. For yourself, guys. Are these geese AI?
Answers in a postcard.
Yeah.
Do postcards still exist? This was a conversation we were having earlier that didn't really get concluded.
They do. More often than not in gift shops abroad.
Gift shops abroad, yeah.
So yeah, we went in. You say hello, you don't say hello. That's up to you, that's fine, that's okay.
Dealer's choice.
Once you've said hello, you will then observe, analyse, assess, scan your environment. And what are you looking for? Well, obviously, naturally, you're looking for any threats that, you know, could invade your personal space and potentially inflict physical harm. But once that's cleared, well, the second thing you're scanning for is a queue. You locate the queue and then you have to figure out the position of the queue.
We didn't really have a queue.
I've got some personal
when
things
we went in,
on.
we didn't actually have that trouble. I think that's why you're laughing there. You're almost being a little bit smug about the fact that we didn't have the issue of navigating a queue, which has been a problem for us in the past. I've had a few altercations, haven't we? Not knowing where to stand in the queue, not knowing at which rate to move with the queue. Yeah,
a few awkward encounters, to say the least.
Yes, to say the least. I was delighted at that they didn't have queues. Well, maybe they typically would have queues, but there weren't any queues at that time. As Parsons has said there, he did say hi, which was good for me as well, because that gave me a little bit of a break.
Yeah, and I got pretty much an instant response, which is, you know, confidence boost straight off the bat.
That is nice.
You know, it's nice to know that you're putting an effort into these things and they pay off. Community as well, you know.
Community.
Like, I don't know that guy personally, but if there was no one else and I needed to get my kid to school or something, like if there was nobody else, there you go, that's just another potential.
I think it was nice because
connection.
He turned to his friend, his colleague, and he said he was speaking a different language, and he said something and they both laughed, and I think it was something, I think they were probably saying the same thing and celebrating that community culture that we were.
Be nice to think so.
We were
mate.
promoting that.
It'd be nice to think so.
What a great world we live in.
In my mind, I imagine he said, "See, we're all the same."
Yeah, yeah.
He's probably thinking, look, that's what I do to you when I come in the shop. Like I say hello, you say hello. It's a click, you know, eye contact. Thing is, guys, you don't want to fucking go up at them. You don't want to walk in and hello. You know what I mean? It's like you've got to.
You've got to flow.
There's a line, isn't there? Like you don't want to hello. You don't want to like glance really quick because that's like a bit. You know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah.
It's like you're forcing yourself to have a quick look, but it's like that balance of. You all right?
Yeah. You are really natural with the saying hello thing. I've not quite got it.
Yeah, because that's as far as I can go with it. After that, that's where
I take over, and I'm quite a natural, you see, because as we were leaving, you know, it's a hustle and bustle. You know, they're all kind of doing their own thing, but you know, I made sure I was speaking, you know, loud and from the chest, and I raised my hand, and I said,
"You can feel that in the acoustics, mate, in the room."
Thanks. I was hoping that it'd come, and I said, "Thank you, gents. See you later." And I think it was definitely felt. No one actually said anything. No one said anything at the time, but I think
you did get blanked.
I don't know if I was getting blanked so much as I think they were just admiring the prowess, like that energy that we had, you know, and they were just. I think they were more you know, it's just out of respect, really. Whilst we left the shop.
Yeah, you got to look at these things positively, mate. You got to put a positive spin on it, because it's like if you start getting in your head about did he say it? Did he? He probably did. You probably just didn't hear him.
Do you know what?
You know what I mean?
There was a lot of noise going on. There was that little that shaver that they have where they shave the chicken with.
I'm not smiling at you
kebab.
getting KB'd by the guy, by the way. I don't think.
I know. That's not what was
I don't
happening.
think that's funny.
I don't think that's what was happening.
No. I mean, potentially getting KB'd by him.
Well, I don't think you'd laugh at that, because I don't think you'd find that funny.
No, exactly. It's not funny.
I wouldn't find it funny.
It's not funny.
If that's what did happen, which it didn't. We nearly saw a small young man get knocked out by an older, more seasoned man, let's say. That was,
it's a good way of putting it, mate.
Yeah,
bit of hair on his chest, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This young lad, you know, I mean, the fella walked away, so he got lucky.
Back down.
He got lucky.
Mate pulled him back.
Yeah, and he it really would have been good to have seen it come off, but it didn't. It didn't go that way, really. It's quite a shame that, you know, to see someone kind of just roll the dice like that and it work in their favour. I feel like he should have got his comeuppance. That young green-eared lad.
Yeah, it was definitely a bluff. It was a bluff.
It was.
He was bluffing it, and he said probably something along the lines of, "Come on then, let's go, let's have it." Bald guy, you know, he moved in ready to go. Mates pulled him back. He's felt that, and what is that pull? What is that physical contact saying to him? That physical contact isn't just physical contact. That's him saying, "John, your wife, your kids, your job, the lot of it." You know what I mean? The garden,
especially, because to these fellas.
Well, the garden's a metaphor for the fruits of your life.
I know. I don't think that's a bad metaphor, that, Alex. I mean, it's what grows in the garden, isn't it?
Well, that young lad certainly, and I wouldn't lose any money putting a bet on the fact that young man doesn't tend to his own garden. Whereas a middle-aged bloke who's got a lovely green garden with all sorts of things going on. It is a metaphor for that. It is a physical representation of one's own comfort of self-existence, in one's own confidence in themselves.
I can't help but think when that...
Think about the garden, John, you know what I mean? Think about it.
Yeah. What's Shelley gonna say when you can't tend to it anymore and your garden gets... And that's also a metaphor.
The DUI nearly broke him, you know what I mean? Like, where does it go after that?
And then this, John, she says.
Yeah.
And now this.
No, yeah.
She doesn't really need to deal with it, does she?
No, mate.
It's terrible. I can't help but feel when that young lad grows up, he has his own garden one day, and he'll be tending to it, and he'll think about this little moment, and he'll and then he'll think about us too. I think he'll go, hang on, what's that in the background? And seeing us with our food, and we were, just happy and, moving through and just with our food ready to go and eat. And
it's funny how that seemed a distraction from the potential negative exit of the takeaway shop at the time. It's also a distraction from it now. I feel like you still not addressed that. But for fuck's sake.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Something on my chest.
Yeah, you want to get that checked out, mate. You need to make sure that you're on top form. You need to be tending to your own garden, really, don't you? And you're saying that, talk about glass houses, throwing stones.
Yeah. Well, that's the way you want to look at it, Jim. Yes.
I mean, I don't have a garden, you see, so I can't play this game.
Yeah.
I can only admire. The world is my garden.
Judge other people's gardens.
Yeah, I judge other people's gardens, and I usually rely on them as my own, because I don't have my own.
No.
So, we started off with a review of...
Yeah, we've diverted.
Are we allowed to say the name?
Yeah, I mean, it's only good promotion. Good chaps like us.
We're not sponsored by Meat House. What's it called?
Grill House.
Grill House. We're not sponsored by Grill House, but in fact, we actually are sponsored by Grill House. Thinking about it, because while we were in there, he did actually say, "Oh my gosh, it's you guys," and we were kind of like, "Yeah, that was it. That was after you said hi." And I think he was quite impressed with that, and then that's when he kind of did a double take and was like, "Hang on a minute, I recognise that guy."
Yeah.
And then he said, "You two, you're the guys who do the the thing on the camera, and the geese, the fake geese." And we said, "No, we don't do fake geese. They're all." He
knew
geese.
This is make or break when we walked in.
Yeah. And he said, "Listen, we're a big fan of it. We have it on all the time in the background. They watch it while they make kebabs." And he said, "Listen, would you give us a shout out?" We said, "Well, listen, we can't really be doing that. There's other people. It's a competitive game. It's sorry. You can apply if you like." And he said, "Well, if we could, would like to sponsor your work. We're really big fans of it." So, yeah. I think this is the best time. We were going to discuss it. That's why it seems a little bit unnatural. But we were going to discuss this properly, weren't we? And professionally. But I think we just go ahead and say it. Grill House on London Street.
London Street.
Opposite the back of the train station. It's a really good place if you want your
kebabs,
doner, shawarma, meat, grill, all in the one house. There's lettuce. It's fresh. It's washed and crispy, not like the other houses.
Sweaty brown lettuce.
Flop lettuce. the sauces are punchy and organic. I don't know if we're supposed to say organic just yet. They might not be organic, but they are delicious. It's all quality food nonetheless at fantastic prices. And one of the benefits that I found of this place is that they actually don't have queues. And they told us that you know, you can expect to get queues in other places.
Queue
and they
free.
Queue free, that's it. Yeah.
Queue free system, it's a new thing.
Q3 platinum. It's, you know, you'd expect to pay quite a high price. It's like an AI
sort of.
Is that how they do it?
Yeah,
because I've always wondered.
Before AI, it was hard to like categorize and chop the queue up, and since AI, I mean, listen, there's certainly some negative things about artificial intelligence, but when it comes to moral queue cutting,
this is what it's all about. We should be using it to augment our lives, and that's what I think they've done there at Grill House. So yeah, big shout out to Grill House, to Sahid, I think he said his name was. He's a nice guy. Two kids. He likes playing tennis on the weekends. You know, we really caught up, you know, when we were chatting. And you know, it all has to start from somewhere. So thank you, Alex, for because if you hadn't said hi, you know, maybe none of this would have happened.
Maybe not, mate, but had I gone in there alone, maybe I wouldn't have had the confidence to say it, you know what I mean? So it's a team thing. And again, that just extends even further outwards, because as we may need each other to do these videos, we need you, because like we can be a team, but if we've not got you, then like what are we doing this for? So thanks to you guys, you know.
Yeah, keep the likes coming. If you've not already, like and subscribe.
Well, I don't know about you, but if I could marry these guys, I would marry.
Yeah,
I would marry them.
Yeah. Are we talking Grill House here, or
no,
reflexively on ourselves? Oh, of course, yeah. Well,
the most important people.
I almost feel like we're already in quite a deep relationship with our audience members.
That's what I mean. Like, if I could take it further, guys.
Can we do
if
that?
If I could get a bit physical, I would, you know. But that's. Hey, I'm not holding back.
We need to ask the question,
what's in my
don't
heart,
we?
So.
We need to think about that. Where can we take the audience where we can pop the question? Maybe in our next episode.
Yeah, maybe we will throw a few suggestions out there, and maybe you guys can do a little. Maybe we could do a little vote, little A, B, C, D. Ask the audience that situation. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. So yeah, that's it.
Also, sorry to interject.
Sorry. Oh.
If you do find yourself parked and you're not entirely enclosed within a single bay, you should fix that, because you shouldn't be overhanging a bay. I'm saying this is more of a personal thing for myself. I'm saying this for myself, really, because I feel like we need to address that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I was going to say on that.
Yeah. I don't think the guys will know the context of that, like, but it's alright.
I thought it was quite clear, wasn't it? Oh.
Well, they don't even know what a bay is, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. We're in a car park and there's like a situation, but it's alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have said that, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah. So, I mean,
should have.
It's a shame that fella's not here, because if he was, you know,
he gave a really good explanation.
Yeah, he said, explanation. This is what humanity is about, guys. Like, you know, you leave the door open for like 2 minutes. There's a guy here, like, you know, he's just communicating, talking, being nice. What's he doing? Scoping us out. What are we doing? Scoping him out.
I think he wanted to sponsor us secretly.
Mate, yeah. This is how you if you're a company and you want to sponsor people, well, how do you know who to sponsor unless you go out into the world and look?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He pops his head in places, opens doors.
That's right.
That's how you meet people. Some people don't like that.
They want to check
Lock
it out.
your door then if you don't like that. But if you hear the handle going
Open it up.
and you're like young enough to defend yourself, if it went worst case scenario, guys, do it. Open that door, because look what happened to us. If he didn't come, we wouldn't know that if you were overhanging a bay, and by overhanging I mean tires, not the actual parameter of the car.
That's right.
Then if you're overhanging that, you get fined. We wouldn't have known that if we hadn't met this guy. So
Was he saying it would be fine?
No.
After all that,
He's saying you would get fined.
you'd get fined.
He's not saying it would be fine. He was saying you would get fined.
Right.
That's why he's telling us, because if it
Yes.
was already fine,
He wouldn't need to say anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's funny that, because I feel like we should remind people of those things every so often. It'd just be nice, just to know. 'Cause it's all, it's all well and good. He's looking out for us. There's absolutely no ill intentions there, and greatest respect and appreciation to him. But why do we only ever feel it necessary to bring things up when there's something bad that's going to happen? Why couldn't we just say, listen, you've not got a ticket on your car,
Yeah.
but you know what? It's not in a controlled time period, so it's fine.
Yeah. And then sometimes that's all you need
Yeah.
to trigger that reminder of
Oh,
count your blessings.
everything is fine. I'd like to be reminded of that a little bit more often.
I would. Your house isn't on fire. Just somebody coming up to you, your house isn't on fire.
And that's great.
It could be. It might be. But it's not. That is a reminder of not just that the present is okay, but that things can change in the future. So be grateful for what you have now. Try it. The next person you see who looks friendly enough, just say, listen, I've not killed your dog.
That is a really good, because
I mean, that's a bit. I mean, maybe you shouldn't. People are close to the pets and stuff, and I don't know, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I think, because she's probably not being picked up there because she's very much asleep. But my dog Lola, I probably don't think enough about her not being murdered. I probably don't really. That would be horrible.
That
you're
would
right.
be. In fact,
And
just
now
doing that made me feel sick, to be honest.
Well, that's reassuring that you see,
Yeah.
and I think that's a good thing, because thinking about it, yeah, I don't worry about that at all, and maybe I should just be appreciative of the fact that I don't have to worry about it. But I would never know that unless it was pointed out to me.
Yeah.
Listen, mate, you don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
That's really good. And just for the same sort of instance, just knock on your neighbour's door. Listen, just so you know, I'm not going to have sex with your wife when you're out at work. Just a nice, friendly reminder of these sorts of things that you may have, you may just never have considered before. That's great. Yeah.
I mean, we could wrap it up there and do a part 2, have a little break. But guys, listen.
Thank you very much, gents. See you later.